Have you ever heard of somebody who abducts little boys?
Room below's got some horrible smells.
We don't want to go in there. What are you doing?
Complimentary room service. Here is that.
Hello and welcome to another Dollar Store Drive-In. I'm your host, Laura.
I'm Joel.
And we're the Newly Deads. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. This is a half-hour chat show where Mr. Newly Dead and I talk about a movie that we've watched. If this is not your first time, you may be asking yourself, what is going on? Wait a minute. That's better. We're the Newly Deads. We were fooling you. We got some fun skeletons on Halloween after sales, so we had to show them off. And they are like, newly dead.
Locally sourced, organic.
Locally sourced, organic skeletons.
But they were super inexpensive.
Yes.
Thank you, Walgreens.
But as I was saying, if this is not your first time watching, welcome back. We also upload this as a podcast occasionally, so you can listen to it. I promise you one of these days I will get up on that and get them all on there. Sorry, Mr. Newly Dead. It's I have one job to do. Well, and record the show with you and watch the movie. I have a couple of jobs, but anyways, but if this is not your first time watching, you can find out all the information about our show. And if you are by chance listening to this, you can also find us on our website, which is thenewlydeads.com for all of your Newly Deads needs. On that site, you can find all of the blog posts that Mr. Newly Dead does. He does other kinds of reviews, not just the ones that we watch. And then he does different videos. So those are all uploaded, or you can find that information, not uploaded, but you can find that information on our website. So he does unboxing videos. We both do like coffee reviews occasionally. We do Sinister Snacks. He does every week. He uploads some of our old shows on Fridays. It's called Dollar Store Drive-In Classics. I keep wanting to say rewind or something, or anyways.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. Just took me a couple of beats. So anyways, we are here to talk about a movie, and we have some criteria for that movie. The movies that we watch need to be under $5. They need to be a horror, thriller, or sci-fi genre movie, and it needs to be a movie that that neither of us have ever watched before. I guess either of us. Neither. I'm all bunched up here. So this week we watched a movie. Oh, what is that?
It's the card.
Oh, yeah. Called Skinwalkers. Yep. They hunt us. That's what it says.
Not us, like us, but.
Do they hunt us?
Yeah, that was 2006. So.
Yeah.
I don't think they're hunting us now.
It felt like a 2006. Consequently, we got this. Did we decide that we got this at Hidden Treasures?
I think so.
Yeah. Usually, when we try to get our movies and stuff, if we can't find them at someplace like the Dollar Tree or Dollar Store, Dollar Tree doesn't have them anymore.
Now we got to just find them anywhere.
So now we have to find them in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
And so this movie was found at Hidden Treasures, which is a antique vintage mall that is located in Machesney Park, Illinois, actually. So if you're in the Rockford, Machesney Park, Northern Illinois, Southern Wisconsin state line area, please come hang out with us when we hang out at Hidden Treasures.
Okay.
That was a lot. You're just like, what are you saying? It's been a day.
It's been a day.
So I'm going to read the synopsis, and then we will get on with the getting. That sound good?
Let's go and get.
All right. Two packs of werewolves remain. One that lives to hunt and kill, and the other that lives in peace with society. Both are suddenly signaled by the moon of the coming of an ancient prophecy. A 13-year-old boy, half wolf, half human, will control the destiny of the species, triggering an all-out war between two paths as the boy's life hangs in the balance. Yeah, skinwalkers. For them to live, we must die.
That's sad.
It is sad. All right, so what do you think? Do you think we should watch the trailer? I think so too. I think it's trailer time.
Beep, beep.
Let's make it. I don't know what goes good with a wolf. Weren't they driving like a?
Like a pimped out A-Team style
Yeah,
armored van.
yeah. Can we do that? A-Team truck.
Oh, okay.
Beep beep, wavy wavy.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. We'll be right back, and we will discuss this movie.
There is a gene that separates man from animal. Some are born without it. For thousands of years, they have lived among us,
We call ourselves skinwalkers.
feeding on our flesh.
Once you feed, you can't go back.
Now, on the rise of the Red Moon,
Something's gonna happen, something they can't allow.
a war will rage. For control
We need to move.
Hello.
of their kind.
Join me. I'm nothing like you. Gotta go now.
Half man, half beast. Skinwalkers.
Baby, you have no idea what you're missing.
And we're back. What you got there, Mr. Newly Dead?
I got notes. So whenever we watch a movie, I will take notes digitally, and then I will print them out, and then at the end of the year, Mr. Newly Dead will collect them all, put them into a flippity-flip book, and you can find that on our aforementioned website. Both 2023 and 2024 are currently available. So if you'd like to go check those out, please go. And the new 2025 notes will be available to you sometime after the new year. So at this point, I'm going to show Mrs. Newly Dead what I've drawn and try to avoid spoiling any of the other note things. At the same time, it's a tricky business.
You drew a skill that says, "My name is Jonas," and then a ghost coming out of a pumpkin on a frisbee on a plate in a portal.
I don't know what was. I just didn't want to do like a traditional shadow. I was like, I'm gonna do something funky. And then the skull. You look at him. He kind of looks sort of like the skull I was drawing while we were watching
Oh yeah,
Dracula.
with the nose.
I was just trying to do something a little different with the Scully boy,
Hmm.
making kind of cartoony, weird, funky kind of thing. And
I like him.
I like him too.
I like his little eyes.
His name is not Jonas. That has to do with
Oh,
the
the
movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
I did
But
not
it
draw
could be
anything, but I
Jonas.
did take notes.
She did. Miss Newly Dead has committed to take notes this entire year, and so far she has 101%. I don't know what the other 1% is for. But she's been doing it every single week.
Because I
And-
do it in my sleep.
Ah,
But I did not fall asleep this week.
she did not.
Spoiler.
And they're also analog, so I don't know if you get to see them. I get to see them, but I don't know if you'll get to see them.
I'm going to say no.
She's saying no, but maybe we'll can convince her. If you'd like to try and convince her, please send us an email at contact@thenewlydeads.com.
If I get 10 emails,
10 emails
yes,
that
then
are,
I will upload my notes as well.
that are telling you that they would like to see what you've put down analogically.
The email has to say, I want to see the notes, and you have to like subscribe and like and all that business
That's a
on
lot of
on
rules.
on our YouTube channel. At least on our YouTube channel. I mean, if you're already watching this, then you know chances are you don't hate us. I'm hoping, unless you hate watching, which that's a thing.
I mean, there are people that we know that have done that, not for us, but for other
I do know people who
shows.
hate watch shows.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand that. Just watch it and enjoy it, or don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, so 10. We're looking for 10.
10.
10.
Okay.
10.
Go on ahead.
All right. So Skinwalkers is from 2006, currently sitting at 4.5 out of 10 on the Internet Movie Database. This is actually something that I had been interested in seeing. I don't remember why. I think it was just a cover that kind of piqued my interest. But I don't remember a trailer or anything about it other than who was in it. And we'll get into that, my afterthoughts here in a bit. But this is directed by James Isaac, who is known for House 3 Horror Show, which is technically not part of the House franchise, but they had a movie, they needed a third House movie, and they slapped the House 3 title on it. I have the box set from Arrow, the UK version, and House 3 is Lance Henriksen, so it's not terrible, but it is definitely not a House movie. It's way too dark. He also is known for directing Jason X, that I saw in the theater, and something called Pig Hunt. We don't hunt pigs. This is written by two people, Todd Harthan, Harthan, who is known for some TV stuff and a movie that we just talked about recently, Gravy.
Oh.
He wrote that. This is also co-written by James DeMonico, which those of you who are into current genre filmmakers will know that name because he is the man behind Jack. Yep, the Robin Williams film about progeria that doesn't handle progeria at all. He also wrote The Home, which is the Pete Davidson horror movie that's coming out or is out. I'm not sure which. This is The Night, which is another one that seems interesting. Little New York, and I was saving the one for last, the big one. James DeMonico is known for The Purge, all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Wow.
That's his baby. He was just on the movie Crypt recently, and I heard him talking about it, and they kept going back to Jack. But yeah, he conceived of and both wrote and directed the Purge films and the TV series. All his babies. So, all right. This stars. Oh wait, no, there's a third writer. I missed that. James Rodney Rodriguez, who also co-wrote Gravy and some TV stuff, but that was it. So, all right, some stars here. Elias Koteas, who you may know from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the films, not the live action films. You're like, yeah. He was also in Gattaca, which is a.
You didn't say who he was.
He was Casey Jones.
All right, keep going.
Okay. So he also was in Gattaca, which is a very underrated sci-fi film. It's on the shelf with Ethan.
Gattaca.
Not Attica.
Oh, yeah.
Gattaca. It would be funny if Gattaca, because it's very straight-laced, like, kind of like, everybody's kind of these, like, aristocratic, it's science fiction-y film, and if they were like, Gattaca, no, that didn't happen. He was also in The Thin Red Line, the Terrence Malick war film, which is beautiful to watch. But boy, it's a long, rough one, and I just mean some of the themes. Zodiac, the David Fincher film about the Zodiac Killer, which is legit terrifying at times, and Defendor, the Michael Rappaport superhero movie.
Defendor.
Yeah, it's Defend D-O-R. Yeah, it's not Defender, it's Defendor. This also stars Rana Mitra, I think that's how you're saying her name, who was in Hollow Man, the horrible Kevin Bacon Invisible Man spoof, ripoff, whatever you want to call it, riff. I don't like that movie.
No,
we just
I know
watched that recently. Ali G into House. I do like that movie. Doomsday, it's on the shelf. Great post-apocalyptic thriller. And Game Over Man, the Workaholics guys movie that's kind of a Die Hard riff. This also stars Kim Coates, who was in Goon, the John William Scott hockey movies. There's two of them. They're good. Officer Down, which was a weird horror sort of cop movie about a cop who can't get killed. I don't know. It was weird. It was odd. He was a lead. Resident Evil Afterlife, which was, I think, part 3, maybe, or 4 in the series. And Silent Hill.
Oh,
You like that?
I do like Silent Hill.
Then finally, the stars Jason Burr, B-E-H-R, Burr, who was in the remake of The Grudge. Pleasantville, also right there. That movie I saw in the theater. That was an interesting one to see in
I
the
liked
theater.
that movie.
It's cute. Good cast.
Kind of sad.
Kind of sad. He was in The Tattooist, not Killer Tattooist, just The Tattooist. And Dragon Wars D-War.
Was he the other main vampire or main werewolfy guy?
He was the main henchman of the main werewolf guy. So there's the bad werewolf guys. One of them is the dad of the kid.
Yeah.
And then he's the one with the long hair that's kind of a D-hole.
Oh, I know
That's
exactly.
game codes. So at this point, my wife turns to me and she says,
What did you think?
and this is where we get into it as long as Bailey stops growling.
I know, I can hear him faintly growling way over there.
You won't hear him, but it'll annoy us. So
Yeah.
anyway, so they jump into this storyline with no real explanation. It's clear that there's some sort of a conflict between two different factions of something. It feels very much like it's 1996, even though it's 2006. We don't really know what's going on with the Red Moon initially, which, you don't.
It's a blood moon.
Show, don't tell, right? You want to kind of take people down the path.
It's the blood moon.
By the way, there was trailers before this, and one of them was for a movie called Fangs, and it stars the woman who looks like Jerry Seinfeld from the Seinfeld show. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. So moving on. It's super stylized with the characters. They've got sunglasses, and leather, and there's cool bluesy rock music playing, and they got big guns, and they're all strapped to the nines. And
It's like Underworld meets like Blade. Like that kind of thing. Where they're like sunglasses and like, what did you say?
I wrote, it feels like The Matrix married
Underworld
Matrix via direct-to-video movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it, folks.
We're done here. But it does, like the way that they're like, they slow-mo it, and all of a sudden the music kicks in. It's like, bow, 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 and they're like,
yeah. I said it's kind of a cheesier Underworld wannabe. Yeah.
Shooting their
Slow
guns.
motion.
Yeah, it was definitely, they were trying to cash in on, the popularity of those franchises, which it's 2006, so The Matrix is already 7 years old at this point, and Underworld, I think, started around that same time, the first one. I know the franchise lasted longer than the Matrix movies.
I liked Underworld.
Right there. I'm a fan.
Michael Sheen's in it.
Yep.
That was the first time I ever saw him in anything, and I was like, who is that?
Who's
handsome
that
fella?
handsome little fella?
Lucian.
And then, then that's how the first time I really had seen Kate Beckinsale. I'm like, who's this chick? She's badass. She was kicking everybody's ass. I'm like, dude.
I liked her. I was like, I want to be like her.
And so, they're a little slow at time.
Yeah.
And they're not, but they're still way miles better than this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird editing choices with the slow-mo, and then all of a sudden it speeds up and it slows down.
I legitimately hated the design of the werewolves.
The werewolf design was kind of lame-o.
They didn't do much, like, a lot of times they'll do like prosthetics and stuff on like a werewolf face to make it look more like
elongated,
and they really didn't.
Like dog-like.
Yeah. So it was almost like a bad Teen Wolf makeup.
Yeah.
Only even like not as hairy. He looked like he just had some peach fuzz on his face, and it was like,
like Creep.
But Peach Fuzz was hairier than that.
And he had an elongated face.
If you've ever seen the movie Creep,
or the series,
if you know.
So you're saying it's like high school kids made the makeup, or like it was
like
Teen Wolf,
Teen
like
Wolf.
the movie Teen Wolf,
Yeah,
like Michael J. Fox, Jason Bateman,
but worse. Yeah, but worse.
Because like their whole chest is basically they just put brown on them.
Yeah,
and then the face is really the main thing, and then they gave them claws, and that's pretty much all they did.
Like some sharp teeth.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really make sense, like, why the kid was he was the half-blood kid or whatever, and like, he can't live because he's gonna be the demise of the and they didn't know why either.
No, because Rona is a human, and Jonas's dad, the leader of the bad guys that want to stay wolves, is a werewolf, and so they did it, and somehow that magically turned this. Like no werewolf humans have ever done it before, and I don't know. It seemed a little
Silly.
weird. And they don't really explain how he's going to do it. You find out later on, but even then, they're like, "Well, we thought it was going to be this, but it's kind of this." And
Yeah,
the best part of this whole movie was the double gun granny, because
agreed.
there's an old woman who is, I want to say, Rona's
It was the kid's grandma.
mother. Yeah, so it's the kid's grandma, or she's the.
It wasn't her mom. It was so the Casey Jones guy was. I know.
Jonas is the only name I know because
Yeah.
the song "My Name Is Jonas" by Weezer, my favorite Weezer song.
I think that was his mom.
Oh, you think it's Elias?
He's her uncle or something.
She was, yeah. If he's her uncle, then she's related to his dad, and then the grandma was the dad's mom. Either way, she's got two guns. She's shooting up
I don't
the place.
understand how she's not.
She might be a wolf too.
I know why. Because he's related to her baby daddy.
Oh, the werewolf from the other side.
Mhm.
Because the basic thing is you got one faction that wants to get rid of the curse and go back to normal, and the other faction that likes the fact that they're kind of these badass like uber beings, and they don't want to go back. And the kid's in the middle; he can change them back. So they want to stop that, but the kid is the kid of the main guy that wants to remain werewolves, and either convince him to stay, let him stay that way, or take him out himself.
Yeah. So the kid would call him uncle, whatever, because he was. And so I think that the grandma was the mom
Of the two,
of the uncle, and then
Elias Koteas,
I
Casey
think
Jones.
that's his brother.
Okay,
I think
which
because he called him that. He's like, "Hey, brother," or something like that.
yeah, they referred to him
Which
as
he's
his
like
brother.
a lot older than the guy,
It's-
the dad of Jonas.
Yeah, I don't know. Elias is definitely a bit older because, I mean, yeah, I don't know his exact age, but I feel like he's a
I mean,
little
he
older,
was
too.
probably like a good 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, but the granny goes out fighting and says some badass stuff and does some badass stuff, and kudos. Now I kept saying in this, or I wrote down because I kept expecting vampires to show up. That's what my wife calls vampires.
Well,
Vampires.
if you gotta watch True Blood, and then
Yeah,
you'll
I don't-
understand it.
I never watched Bill Compton's True Blood. But yeah, vampires.
Our dog is just cracking me up over there. Okay.
Now we have Bailey in the mix because he would not stop being obnoxious.
And he was being funny.
Okay. So
I have like an idea for the
What?
movies that we could start doing. I didn't tell you about this beforehand or whatever, but there's a couple different things. So we can either talk about, did this feel like a dollar store movie or is it a gem? And like the other thing is reshelf or return. So reshelf is like up here, or return it to the store because it was bad.
Where does that fit into our timeline? Because I've still got a few more notes here
Oh.
before we get to that point.
Okay, so it's kind of like around the final thoughts.
Around the final thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the only other things I really had to say about it was that one, the film is trying way too hard to be cool.
Agreed.
And it was not. I lost track of who was alive or dead towards the end of the film.
Everybody died pretty much.
Pretty much.
There's not everybody, so we're not spoiling
There-
it, but
there
a
was-
lot of people died.
A few wolves still around. It's basically like a road movie. The kid is dumb in this movie. Elias Koteas takes or Coates, I don't know how you say his last name, but Casey Jones takes the mom and her kid, puts them in this giant steel cage, and is like, "You'll be safe in here while I go wolf out and take care of these other wolves that are still here." Wolf.com. And so he leaves them in there, and they got a gun, and they're wide open in the cage. Everybody's got guns, so they could just shoot them through the cage if they wanted. But then the one female wolf that is out there jumps down, lands on top of the cage, and the top of the cage just collapses. I'm like, boy, this was a good idea.
Yeah.
Good plan, man. And then we were trying to figure out how they stopped the curse. So without giving away all of the ending, you find out basically that his blood can either be injected or put in a bullet or whatever. And when the werewolf takes it, then they are no longer cursed by
Yeah. I said that's one of the standout moments is the blood bullets.
the blood bullets.
I said blood bullets in Casey Jones.
Is because it's like, I don't know. Are we going to spoil it?
I mean, we kind of have.
I mean, we didn't give away like exactly what happened with all the main characters, though. So there is.
You've
that.
watched this show before, and if you haven't, now you know. We do a lot of spoilers.
So Human Mommy, Wolf, Bad Daddy, and Jonas are the only ones left standing by the end of this whole fight. Everybody else is dead.
And so Wolf Dad bit the boy,
And
which turned him into like a normal
human.
human
And
again
nothing happened to the boy except he got, bit by a wolf. And
by
then
his dad.
Human Mom, former Wolf Dad, Jonas, all go off to be a happy family again, because you can forgive everything that they've just killed all their other family members. And they're at a hotel and they're, letting other other wolves come and either they're like, you can either come get cured or we're going to hunt you down.
Beat you with the blood bullet.
If the wolves are really like trying hard to make sure that they don't get turned back, they can just turn a whole bunch more wolves. And I mean, eventually there's only 3 of them and they're all human.
Yeah.
So how are they going to fight all the wolves?
Because they've got the guy or the kid that is immune.
Yeah, but if there's 30 werewolves and 1 little kid and 2 human adults,
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna end well.
Mm-mm.
So yeah. Anyway,
Well, do you have some final thoughts?
I do. My final thoughts are: Blood Moon, more like Dumb Moon. Also, why are there no cops in this universe?
Oh yeah, none at all.
0 cops,
And there really
all
should have
this
been.
crap going on and no cops. What about you?
I said, if you like werewolves and you don't mind cheesy, if you liked stuff like Underworld and that kind of thing, you might dig this.
That was a lot of thoughts.
And then out of 5 blood bullets,
Bullets.
what would you give it?
I ended up at a 0.25 out of 5. I don't even remember what the 0.25 was for. I think it was just because I like Casey Jones. I like Elias Koteas as an actor. But beyond, it was for Guntote Granny. That's right. Double Gun Granny. She's the only reason I gave it any points at all.
That should have been out of 5 gun-toting grannies.
That's
Too
it.
late. I gave it a 1. 1 out
Guess
of
you
5.
didn't fall asleep.
I did not fall asleep. And I don't know. I didn't fall asleep.
So what were your other questions then?
I was like, so would you consider this a reshelf or return?
I would return this.
Hmm.
I don't ever return anything like this, but
Yeah.
I would return it. Yeah.
That's it.
I thought there was 2 things.
Well, it's like, do you feel like this is a dollar store movie or is it a gem?
Oh,
It's definitely a dollar
it's
store
definitely a
movie.
dollar store movie. Like I could have seen this streaming and I would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I could have in the past
Right.
20 years. I could have had that opportunity almost.
Yeah.
You're gonna do something with it?
I am going to blow it up.
Okay.
But I would like for you to tell us if you don't want to watch this, what do you recommend?
So I kind of hemmed and hawed on this because the easy answer is Underworld, but I didn't want to go with the easy answer because that's got vampires and wolves in it. I
Does.
wanted to go with something that only had wolves.
Mm.
So I went with 2002's Dog Soldiers.
Sweet.
We just watched that on Joe Bob.
Mhm.
That is a badass movie. If you've never seen Dog Soldiers, do yourself a favor. Go watch it tonight. If you want to see werewolves being badass and not trying to be badass, and some of the similar themes that are going on here, not really the same movie by any stretch. Very good. Very good movie. Highly recommended.
All right. Blowing it up. That was fun. What are we watching next week?
Oh yeah, next week. Oh, where'd it go? It's over here. We are watching the third one on the far left.
Dark
It is-
Spirits.
Yep, from
Okay.
2008.
We are on the 10 movie horror collection, and I believe we got this from Anne. Is this one of the Anne ones? Or is
Yes.
this one of the ones that you got from a thrifty store? store?
I thought it was one from a thrifty store.
Okay.
I was going to say
I
we could
think
just say it's Ian, but I'm pretty sure we got that at
I think you're right.
at Toad Hall.
Yes, I think you're right. Okay. Dark Spirits. It's very short.
Un
And it's
poquito.
tiny words. Okay. Eva witnesses the death of her sister, Teresa, in a violent dream. When Teresa doesn't heed her warning, Eva's premonition comes true. All right, then.
That's it?
Dark Spirits.
Doesn't sound like much spiriting going on. Dark or otherwise.
Spirity Spirits. A movie on here called Neither World.
Not this world or the other. It's neither.
Like in Beetlejuice. All right.
Yo, neaters.
This was a fun episode. Hopefully you liked our skellies in the beginning. We might throw those in every so often, every once in a while. Maybe like a Christmas hat on something. I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll scare you with it. And We'll just pop up and like, all of a sudden it'll just be like, oh my gosh, they turned into skeletons again. Magic. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. And until next week.
Keep it cheap and creepy.
Doesn't mean you should go chasing the dead.
It may be your robot, but it's my house.
I want to get a close look at these sharks.
Sounds dangerous.
I'll be careful.
Well, that was a crime, you purse-scrubbing pukes. And this is the penalty. 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for hooking, and lest I forget my personal favorite, 2 minutes for high stick.
How about a 5-minute game misconduct for roughing, pal?
Hey, Bogey. Now, who died and made you referee? You did your job. Now get out of here and let me do mine. These JV lowlifes need to be taught a lesson.